Let's talk about how to get engagement. And that's the hardest one of the three. Between followers, engagement, and sales, engagement is by far the hardest one. So here's where I differ from some people on Twitter, and it's that I don't really focus too much on about the writing when it comes to a tweet. Like some of my favorite accounts, like type full of typos, right? And they have like they don't have good grammar, but they still have this energy behind it, and it's really good. So let's talk about it. When you see a good tweet being used over and over and over again, you might get like, oh my God, I'm tired of this thing. But there's something about that tweet that worked, right? For example, the thing about the tweet that you've seen 1,000 times about don't chase riches, but chase wealth. People are like, oh man, like I've seen that a lot of times. And it's that, no, no, no. Think about what's the idea behind that tweet. If it's being posted over and over again and still gets engagement, there's something about it that works. And it's not really riches versus wealth. It's actually people wanting time because we today we don't really have a lot of time, right? But when we see something that's like, okay, one day you'll get there, you'll have time. Okay, that's good. Some of my greatest content, like for me, that has performed the best for me today, has been me posting an island or maybe a view and be like, this is actual wealth for me, this is actual riches. And it's not the view that's getting, that's getting engagement. Just because you copy that format doesn't mean it's going to work. It's the fact that I'm remembering people or like I'm letting you remember that it's not about all the money and all that thing, all the numbers. It's about being happy where you are right now. That's the idea behind it. Or people criticizing the system. It's not that the system's wrong or that the government doesn't care about us. It's because it's a channel for people to move their anger towards something concrete. That's the idea behind the tweet. So every time you read a tweet and it performs well, think, okay, what's the idea behind this? Twitter is just saying one thing 1,000 different ways. The important thing is that you really need to find what is it about that thing. What is the thing that's worth replacing and repeating every time? And once you find it, then Twitter becomes easy for you. It's just an idea game.